Hello, my loves. It's Mika, and I'm back. I'm sure at this point, some of you cannot stand me. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This is for you. Now, feel how you feel, but rationalize it. So, at this point, some of you may be feeling anger, and how that may look may be violent outbursts, yelling, screaming, easily agitated, quick tempered, uncontrollably crying, erratic, illogical, depressed, are some examples of anger. Now, if you're in depression and not just feeling kind of sad, some people may feel like they are depressed, but they're more angry than depressed, then you're in this space. Okay. So go to an empty page after page 48 and date it and name it angry. Now, if you're not here and you're still denying and you still making it seem like whatever happened didn't happen, then you haven't been to the part of realizing that you're still in denial. So you want to go back, you want to write what occurred, you want to read it, you want to understand it's not your fault. A lot of times people will get angry. So if you're not accepting what occurred, not having acceptance, but accepting what occurred and realizing you're not at fault. If you're not at anger or bargaining, if you're still in denial, then you want to go back and reread and write and work on that to get out of that space before coming here and moving forward. So if you're at angry, first question is why? Why are you angry? Why do you feel the way you feel? Understanding that your feelings are valid. You don't need validation, but I validate you. No one can say how you should feel, what's right or wrong in how you feel. You feel how you feel. So in this course or podcast or series or whatnot, this should help you change your perceptions and your perspective. The point is to get you to heal, but you have to put in the work on that first. Now, you should have written, or if you haven't, write down why you're angry, who you angry at, and how does that make you feel? Go back over what you wrote, and I want you to ask yourself some questions and answer them in your book. What is realistic about what you wrote? What is your reality? Is it rational? And if any aspect of what you wrote is not rational, mark it, put a star by it, do something, circle it, highlight it. Now I want you to write down what is rational about how you're feeling. This tends to lead towards bargaining. Like, but what if? But how about? But. Don't be butthurt. What is realistic and what is rational? Sometimes we have to force ourselves to push through to look at the realistic and rational thoughts. So push and push it good. Now, is how you feel conductive to your life? Is it good for your family, for your kids, school, work? Whatever you have going on in your life, is this anger? Is it conductive to you living your best life? This is a good place for your mental health first aid kit to come into play that I mentioned before. What are some things that you enjoy, that relaxes you, that calms you, that you can do when you're in this space that can ground you? So there are some helpful oils. Lavender, grounding blend, doTERRA, their grounding blend is called a balance, and also calming blend. And there's an entire calming line at doTERRA called adaptive, and it's A as in apple, D as in David, A as in apple, P as in Paul, T as in Tom, I as in igloo, V as in Victor, without the E on the end. Just to let you know of some helpful oils to help you in this space. So write down what is rational, leave the facts, put a single line through the lies and all those feelings and emotions, and put those in the blank space after page 44. And I'll see you in bargaining. So again, I want to thank you so much for being here, taking in my content that I've spent years researching and implementing myself, as well as helping previous clients of mine. I appreciate your love and support. Make sure you hit that like button for that YouTube algorithm. Heck, if you didn't like this video, make sure you hit that dislike button. Whatever, just hit a button for the YouTube. Comment and emojis express how you feel about this content. Tap on that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Share this video if you care. If there's someone in your life that you know that would benefit from the content that I'm sharing for free, share this with them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll be discussing bargaining.